everyone, it's your girl Paige. Welcome to my pick a card. This is going to be a very interesting and exciting one because this is going to talk about the feelings of like how you and they, how you're both feeling collectively or collaboratively. It's going to be a you versus them. So I'm basically going to have person A on this side and person B on this side. And you choose which one most likely sounds like you. And then that's going to be like your side. And then the other thing will be their side. Usually I say this is you, this is them. But I'm not going to make that choice. I'll leave that up to the viewers here. Alrighty, you versus them. How do you versus how do they feel about this connection? Okay, I have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. For those of you who really like to have like selections, okay, let's say that this Palo Santo right here is pile 1. This clear quartz bracelet is pile 2. And this rose quartz is pile 3. So take some time to make your selection, okay? And I will meet you at your pile. Hello, pile 1, or those that chose the Palo Santo right here. Let's get into your reading. We're going to take a look at how do you feel versus how they feel. And I do have tarot. I should have mentioned that in the intro, but I didn't. Oh well. Yeah, so this is person A, this is person B, and you are just going to figure out which one is you. So for person A, we have the fox, with the center card being the lamb. Oh yeah, so, okay, the center card for each side is just gonna talk about what your main characteristics are. And then the side cards are talking about how you feel about the connection. So let's have the last card. We have camel here. So for example, person A, their personality trait is that of a lamb. That's their main, characteristic. And the camel and the fox, this is how they feel about the connection. But I will explain that further. Let me just lay out all the cards. So for person B, we have the crow, with the center card being the mouse. Alright. And the frog. So I'm going to explain each, and then you make your selection of which one sounds more like you, which one sounds more like your person. And then from here on out, whichever side you are is going to be that side for the rest of the cards and vice versa. So let's say you're person B, you'll be on this side for the rest of the reading, okay? So let's first talk about person A, which is characterized as the lamb. So someone who has a quieter, sweeter demeanor about themselves. They may be more quiet, or they may just be, I don't know, I'm just getting like a reserved energy. They could also be religious or spiritual. Someone who thinks before they talk, like they think before they speak, or they'd rather like to hear other people's problems rather than go into their own problems. So this person is a thinker for sure. They're more reserved, more like within. Doesn't have to mean that they're introverted or shy, but they're just more quiet. They may be soft-spoken. And that is how people would describe person A, is someone who is very gentle, someone who's very compassionate, sweet. They may have a really nice, quiet type of voice. And then we have person B over here with their personality trait being the mouse. So this person is kind of tedious. They notice and pay attention to every little detail. They're more detail-oriented. They don't like to see the big picture. They're not like big picture thinkers. They're more into little tiny details where, for example, a big picture person would look at a forest and they would see all of the trees collaboratively, whereas person B would just look at one specific tree maybe, or one specific leaf on a tree. They're very busy people. These people tend to be more, they could be nervous or jumpy, that type of energy. Someone who's restless. This person over here might also be quiet, but they're definitely more tedious and jumpy even. They could be just task-oriented people. So they don't like to, maybe they're more grounded individual or an intellectual person, whereas person A could be defined as more of a spiritual or religious type of person. So definitely person B, I'm always just picking up that this person is always on the go. And they might be the type that like bite their fingernails or something when they're nervous. This person gets stressed out and anxious fairly easily and quickly, which as this person is more grounded within themselves. Okay, there are commonalities between person A and person B, being the fact that if you think about it, these are both prey animals and they're both, you know, rather quiet. The mouse is more, you know, outspoken than the lamb is, but the lamb seems to be more wise and mature, that quiet wisdom that maybe they don't feel the need to display that to other people. So now that I've explained the center cards, maybe you are able to make your selection as to maybe which person you are, A or B. So now that I've done that for clarification for you guys to make your selection, I'm going to start with person B and how they feel about the connection. They definitely feel like this is a spiritual connection. They can't quite understand it or explain it. This person, again, I'm getting they're more logical, so in a way it doesn't really make sense to them. But they know that there's something deeper here than meets the eye, something beneath the surface, because maybe this person has tried to move on from you, and each time they do, they just have a lot of dreams. They could be having a lot of dreams, having a lot of signs and synchronicities about you. There's just something about you that they cannot shake. And sorry if I say you, like, especially if you associate with this. I don't necessarily do these type of readings often. So if I say you and you're not this one, but you're this one, it's still talking about, you know what I'm trying to get across, okay? I'll try to correct that. So yeah, this person is also a deep thinker, but they are more, they don't tell their feelings easily, or this person might have trust issues. They're trying to make sense of this. They could be very contemplative and quiet at times, just trying to make sense of it all. But you know, sometimes you just can't make sense of things, but that doesn't resonate for this person here, because they always have to have things make sense and then like have everything aligned in a neat row. If they can't explain it in their head to where it makes sense logically, then it's like chaos for this person. Might be a Virgo. So something to think about. This person could be an earth sign, an air sign, or a water sign. And with this frog here, I think they're just waiting for that moment. They're waiting for this golden opportunity to make that leap forward. Okay, they're really nervous though. This person is nervous. So if this is the masculine, they're nervous. They're kind of more in that feminine where it's like you mean a lot to this person more than they even want to admit to themselves. So they're kind of just waiting for this perfect moment to approach you and make that, I don't know, make it known to you. Because maybe this is a crush situation and you're just wondering if this person likes you because they really have this cold exterior, and it's like, yeah, they like you, but they're trying to protect themselves because maybe this person was hurt before in the past. And so they're trying to really protect themselves. They're really looking every which way to make sure that their heart is not taken advantage of, or they're not being hurt again. This person, again, can be jumpy. And they just know that this is an intellectual or spiritual connection that is not able to be explained. And it's giving a lot of frustration to person B over here. And then we have person A here, which is the more grounded type. This person over here could be a air sign. Sorry, hold on one second. This person could be an air sign or an earth sign. I think that this person is really mature, very spiritual, a lot of life experience perhaps. They're very cunning. This person is also trying to figure this out, but it's in a different way than person B. Person B is trying to see, how is this real? How does this make logical sense? Whereas person A is trying to figure out if this person's like a trickster, or if this person is a player playing with their emotions. So like this person A, they're trying to figure out if this person is even like worth their time, really. To put it bluntly, they're trying to see if this person is legit or if they're just being a trickster, you know, or a player type of vibe, because this person A just doesn't have time for that. They're like, don't do it. Just don't do it. Like, don't waste my time. Camels, to me, they can sense bullshit from a mile away. They're the type of animals where they could just smell it. They could just see through it, and they see bullshit. And so this person is trying to figure out if this person is bullshit or if they're just trying to protect their heart. Because again, this person is very cold and most likely is wearing a mask and not showing anything, like no signs whatsoever. Okay, so their person A is wondering like, what the hell? I don't know what's going on here. Maybe you met this person through school, or social media. Maybe you met this person through social media, like, or a dating app or something like that. I'm getting a playful vibe here. But yeah, person A is trying to figure out if this is the real thing or if they should move on. If person A should move on, because this person has really been in their cave for a minute. So, they're nervous, they're anxious. They want to make that movement towards person A, sorry, but they're also waiting for person A to make the move to them. So again, it's like this complicated dynamic where person A is waiting and person B is waiting, and it's just not the best communication type of style here going on between both of them. But person A is okay if things don't make sense logically. They're more like follow your heart. Sometimes things don't make sense, right? Whereas person B lives and thrives in their head space all the time, which can lead to a lot of difficulties. So It's just a matter, I know that both persons, both people, they feel something for the other person, okay? But it just feels like person A is on a higher level than person B. And I'm not trying to down person B at all, because person B is intellectual here. They have the ability to be very spiritual and tap into that. They have probably psychic gifts and abilities too, but they're not tapping into this. They're not tapping into that because they're really in their head. And so there's so much potential in person B, but it's like they're not doing anything. They're too nervous, finicky about it. Maybe they think about calling person A, and then at the last minute they're like, no, never mind. Whereas person A is just chilling, right? They're just chilling, you know. This could have been a thing where person A did a lot, and now it's kind of like, you know, it's just this person A is waiting for person B. Person B is like, no, waiting on person A. So this is not the best type of deal, okay? If this is a friendship, though, and it's not a romantic type of thing, then it's less complicated, okay? At times you will talk to one another, and times you just don't. So, that's all I really got for this part right now. I'm going to look into the chakras now. We're going to start off with person A. We have insecurity, wisdom. What did I say? Person A is like super, super wise beyond their years. Oopsies. Okay. Insecurity, wisdom, and growth. Wow. And then person B, rejection, dissipating, and guilt. Whoa. Okay, we're going to start with person A here. So, this person A feels insecure about this connection just because of how the communication has been going, the hot and cold, That's really interesting how it's on top of this fox. You know how I was saying that person A feels they don't know if this person is being a trickster or a player and just messing with them, you know? And that's where this insecurity comes in, because maybe you don't have this insecurity usually about yourself, but something about this connection has made you feel insecure within yourself. I will say one thing though, that I think both of you guys trigger each other for the good, like in a good way and in a not so good way. So I think that you guys kind of do this thing where you spark this enlightenment in one another, okay? So though this dynamic could have been difficult and tricky and not the best, honestly, it kind of has helped you in a way on your journey, on Harrison's A's journey. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I just presumed that person A is for most of you guys watching. Sorry about that if you're person B. Anyway, person B has kind of done this thing where it has ignited the growth in person A in so many different ways, but it's been within their own life, in person A's own life. they had to go through this on their own, but they're still struggling with this. And what's really weird is that I think that it's this dynamic that makes person A insecure, because like I said, even if they don't have the most confidence, like the most self-confidence, I don't think that person A is naturally insecure when it's just them on their own. Like, apart from this dynamic, apart from this relationship, I don't think that person A is usually insecure, but something about this dynamic has made this person feel insecure. Maybe this person has felt rejected by person B. Okay, like I said, person A is definitely on a higher frequency, on a higher vibration. So it's interesting because person B has rejection here. Maybe they felt rejected, but it has nothing to do with you. With person A, it has nothing to do with person A. Maybe they felt rejected by somebody, and so now they're just guarding their heart, and they may be rejecting now, like other people. I just get that this person's kind of nonchalant, only because they don't know what is happening here. They're not trying to step up just yet, but they feel kind of guilty about it, because they know, like I said, this person knows that there's something real and legitimate here, but they're just not ready to make that move. Now I have tarot. So for person A, we have the Page of Wands reversed, the Four of Pentacles reversed, and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, actually, my bad. My bad. I had it the other way, so it's supposed to be upright. Page of Wands, Four of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. Sorry. And then, should it be this way or this way? Okay, for person B, we have the Nine of Cups, the Three of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles. Oh, okay, my heart is hurting because this person literally sees you as endgame. Ow, my heart hurts. Ow, ow, ow. I don't know if this is the energy I feel from person B or from person A, but my heart really hurts right now. Okay, so person A, this person is very creative. Maybe they're just starting out on some type of venture, on some type of hobby that's picking up off the ground, and it makes this person really passionate. So this could be what person A has been focusing on as of late. Something about creativity. Maybe they're trying to distract their mind from the situation because they're feeling disappointed about this. Okay, they're trying to build up their own independence and success, I guess. That's what pile A is trying to focus on. They are guarded, though, with their heart as well. Maybe this person was the type of person that didn't even think twice about opening up their feelings, but after this whole dynamic, now their heart is more closed off and they're more on guard. And it's not just necessarily about this person, it's in general, about love in general. Now this person A has probably more than likely been hurt by person B or other people, and now their wall is up. Their guard is up. They don't know, because there's still some insecurity here. I feel like for a lot of the people of person A, they gave their all to this, and they feel like it was a dead end. It was just completely wasted, and it was for nothing. And the sad thing is that what person A doesn't realize is that person B thinks so much of person A, but they just cannot tell person A that. There can more than likely be a third party that person B is talking to at the moment, and that could be why they feel guilty. I'm getting a lot of the case that person B has been pushing person A away. Purposely or not purposely, but it happened. But the sad thing about it is that person A makes person B super, super happy. This is like a dream person for person B, but there's so much going on in person B's life that they think that they're ruined when it comes to love, or that the chance of love is impossible. Maybe because they have other obligations, but they haven't let person A know how much person A means to this person, which my heart is hurting a lot. Oh my gosh. Oh, ow. There's sadness here. There's regret here on person B's side because they think that they could have it all with person A, but that they're blowing it by doing this, whatever this is, whatever they're choosing not to do, whether it's not talking to them about how they feel, whether it's just fear, or whether it's because they're tied and holding on to somebody else. It could be different things, but at the end of it all, it's just so sad because pile A, more than likely, they may intuitively know or think that person B likes them a lot, but they've never really heard these words from person B, and it's kind of left this person insecure. And this person could have released this person as of recently, or they're thinking about releasing this person for their own sanity. Okay, and even then, this person will still feel attached to this person for a little bit, and they're guarding themselves. They're not going to open up to the next person as easily as they did with this person, because that just like completely blew up in their face. So this person has a lot of sorrow though in their heart regarding this, because they really think they blew this, and yet if there was some type of way to redo this over again, if there's like a redo button, I don't think this person would have done anything different than they did last time. That's the very sad part about it all. Okay, person A, we have wonders and wisdom. Wisdom again, y'all. If you guys resonate with person A, you got wisdom twice. Person B got going forward and delight. Oh, I just think that this is saying, person A had to go within to really find this hidden depth within themselves and see that there's so much more to them than meets the eye. Put themselves first, even if it meant, walking away. I think that this person really did feel like being with person B was mystifying in a way, if that makes sense. Just a lot of wonders. This person could have felt like it was a safe haven where they could be their authentic selves. So that's something that this person would say thank you to person B for. Whereas person B would thank person A for just giving them purpose. I feel like person B really just feels like person A believed in them, encouraged them when nobody else did. And now they feel like because of that support that they are able to be on this right path. Like no matter where they are in life right now, they feel like they have a chance when before maybe they didn't feel like they had a chance. So this is something that person B would thank person A for, okay? There was a lot of happiness here, okay? That person B felt a lot of like happiness thinking that this is a dream come true, maybe just the wrong timing. And the way that this person has handled the situation really hurt person A. Really hurt them a lot. And yet, I just don't think this person realizes what they did or what they have done, because this person is kind of self-centered more than this person. This person has like a heart of gold, and I'm not trying to say that this person doesn't have a heart of gold, but this person is more self-centered on themselves, and they're just focusing on themselves. And honestly, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with focusing on yourself and putting yourself first, but doing that all the time, especially when you're talking to somebody, that's not cool. And this person really just cares and only put themselves first, where this person probably put the whole heart on the line. And so, yeah, that is probably what led to this dilemma. With person A, we have radical self-acceptance. You are perceived the way you perceive yourself. So yeah, person A is looking at seeing themselves in a different point of view. Oh my gosh, you can't make this up. Fox, what is that? Hey Fox. This says trusting tricksters. The trickster's only power is your trust. You are always free to withdraw it. That's a message that you probably have felt, and Fox, you probably took back your trust, and you probably disconnected from this person, or you're thinking about disconnecting from this person, because yeah, this person, they really kind of have that vibe of like they are tricksters, but at the root of them, I don't think that they are, but their actions say otherwise. So really, it's just kind of sad, because I know that this person feels a lot for this person. It's just this person never got to see that. And it sucks, because I don't know if this person will see that, because this person has already made plans to excommunicate themselves from person B and put themselves first. So it's already in the motion. If this person hasn't cut them out yet, they're going to, or they're really, considering it. And with person B, we have women supporting women. Together we can transcend our individual limitations and transitions. You have all of the inner resources you need to cross whatever bridges arise on your path. That makes me think of the crow. They have this innate inner wisdom within themselves, these resources that they haven't tapped into just yet. But we all are on a journey, and it's a process. So that's all I really have for this. This is complicated. I wish that I could be more specific, but that is all that I got for pile 1. Thank you so much for watching. Whew, I need to take a break because my heart hurts. If this clicked and resonated, please give me a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it, and be on the lookout for my future videos. Bye. Hello, pile 2. You guys chose this clear quartz bracelet right here. And we are going to take a look at you versus them. How are you versus how are they feeling about the connection? So this is going to be person A. This is going to be person B. All right? And you can be either or, whichever one sounds more like you. It's going to be your position, I guess. So like when I lay out these animal cards and you think, okay, I'm person B, that means for all of the rest of the cards, you're always going to be on this side, and vice versa. If you're person A, all the rest of the cards are going to be here. So starting with person A, we have buffalo, horse. Now this is the center card. The center card is going to be the person's personality, and the side cards are going to talk about how they feel about the connection. So, and then we have the cobra. All right, and then person B, we have the nightingale. Hold on, there. So there's like a space. And then their center card is an owl. Alrighty. And then a stingray. So like I said, these center cards are going to explain the personality of the person, and you are going to choose which one mostly resonates with you, okay? And you'll be that side. So with the horse over here, person A, this person is carefree, they're spontaneous, may have a rebellious streak, free-spirited, kind of could be like a hipster or hippie, like someone who may like indie music, or they like all types of things. They're not just tied down to one thing. This definitely is a free spirit, and the only reason why I say rebel is because this personality of this person, they don't like authority, or they don't like being told what to do. I'm just hearing that song Wild Horses by Natasha Bedingfield. That's a perfect example of how this specific individual feels, or how their personality is. They can be different things at different times. For example, at 1 minute, this person could be very spontaneous, but then another minute or like the next week, they just want to be inside and they don't want to mess or talk to anybody else, okay? So definitely person A, they're more, I don't know, they're just colorful. They have this glow, this natural glow about themselves that draw people in. Their energy is that of like a wild horse, carefree, not caged, colorful. Yeah, that radiant type of glow. Could have a great laugh. And this is like a secretly wise person. Okay, with this moon crescent here, this person is wise, but it's not that they don't display it, they just don't show it off. What they show off is their bubbly personality, but they have this innate wisdom. Where person B is represented as this owl. So this person is a very deep, deep soul, deep thinker. They could be intense at times. So they might be quiet for a little bit. I don't know why I'm getting Capricorn energy over here. Oh, person A could be a earth sign. All right. And person B could be an air sign. But I still got Capricorn. I don't know. Okay, so person B, they're very they're philosophical thinkers, okay? They're very they have this very big inner knowing sense within themselves. They may have excellent intuition. And they come across as like brooding in a sense, you know, just that, look at the way this owl is staring, like almost as if when people are talking to this person, sometimes it's almost intimidating because they feel that this person can see straight through them or straight through their bullshit, okay? So this person is not afraid to show off their intelligence and their wisdom. They're probably best known for their wisdom. They might give great guidance, okay? And advice. They could be a mediator in arguments, you know, in a family dynamic. So they're known for their wisdom. They're known for their they have a deep old soul within themselves, okay? So it may throw some people off, and some people are absolutely drawn to it. Owls are majestic. They're also very wise creatures. So they're proudly wise out in the open, where this person A, is secretly wise. They're secretly wise, and they show off this, you know, unique, free-spirited nature. So based on what I was explaining, you can choose which person you most resonate with, person A or person B, and you'll just stay on either side of which one you think you are and pick the person for the other side. So now getting into how each of these people feel about the other person and the connection. We're going to start with person A. Person A is torn about person B, okay? Because on one hand, they think that this could be a grounded, stable relationship or dynamic. They feel safe with person B, and they intuitively know that this person has a deeper level within themselves, and they just have this homey vibe. But then we also have this serpent, I guess, the cobra. So this person feels like at any moment, person B could just strike them. So it's almost like this person's on guard with their feelings. Okay, they don't know what to expect from person B because maybe person A feels like they're being elusive and they are just in the dark. They don't really know if this person is, like, not dangerous, but if this person is, how can I say this? They're wondering if person B is legitimate. They're wondering if this person is a good person and they're being upfront, or if they're not and they need to protect themselves from this energy or walk away from this energy. Because person, I must say that a lot. Please forgive me. Person A definitely feels a strong connection to person B. Okay? But person A has a complicated past in relationships, or this could have been a complicated dynamic, but this person has been hurt before in several different ways. It could be family, it could be other ways, like abandonment, stuff like that. This person has been hurt, okay? So naturally, this person is always on guard, but with this person, they want to not be on guard with them because they do feel like this connection has the potential, to have a foundation. They feel safe with person B, but they're wondering if it's all a facade, if it's all full of shit. Like, they're wondering if they are putting themselves in jeopardy by talking to this person, okay? Because this person, kind of like pile one, this person kind of, like I said, is elusive. They don't share so much when it comes to feelings and vulnerability and emotions. This person has also been hurt, though, before. Okay? And they're also wondering if person A is going to sting them, right? So they're wondering if they should protect themselves because they don't know how they or where they stand with person A. So it's kind of a resemblance in a way with these two cards. Person A, person B, they are on guard with one another because they don't know if they could be bitten, they could be stung at any moment, right? This is what they share in common. Person A is more of a direct communicator, whereas person B, they're not. They will talk, but they're more quiet. They keep their innermost thoughts to themselves, whereas this person is probably an open book, okay? Dealing with this person over here, with this nightingale, I'm getting the sense that person B wants to, like, be this bird and, like, express its love and devotion and admiration towards this person, because this is what person B feels towards person A. They want to shout it. Ideally, they want to shout it from the rooftops, like, I want you. I want to be with you. I want to woo you and charm you with my bird song over here. So it's like, this is what person B wants to do, right? They're thinking about it a lot, though. I won't say that they're necessarily nervous, but there is something holding this person back. They're a mystery, okay? This person is definitely mysterious. But unlike pile 1, I am not getting shady vibes over here. Because this person is definitely more mature than pile 1 was. So I think that the intentions are pure from person B and person A, but there is something that's just not being said, something that's not being expressed, okay? This person could have been someone who, like, before meeting this person was like, I'm never gonna be tied down, I'm never going, you know, like, ew, love, ew, gross, ew. And then person A met person B and just completely, like, surprised and wooed. So, and maybe this person was more just a cynic to love, right? Like, love doesn't exist, it's a facade. It's like, it's just a societal phrase. And then person A came along and then they're like, what is this? What? And it just completely blew their pants off. So both of these people are on guard, watching carefully, not saying things that maybe they want to, especially this person. They are hiding deep-seated feelings from person A. They want to get it off their chest so badly, but there's something here that's like preventing them. And I don't want to say it's fear. I want to say it's obligations. Maybe this person has a lot of responsibilities to their home life or stuff like that. And person A is just chilling. They're kind of just like, you know what? If it comes, it comes. If it doesn't, then hey, like, it doesn't, you know? So with person A, we have service, release, and balance. Person A wants balance within this connection, but may not feel like they're going to get it. Person A might have released this connection before or walked away from this connection several times. Like, this could be that type of dynamic where you separate, you come together, you separate, you come together. But I do feel at least one time, one particular moment, person A just walked away from this whole thing and just without saying a word, they just completely left person B. And it was to protect themselves, right? It's very interesting because this person really, I don't want to say desperately, but they really want it to work out. They may not want to admit it to themselves, but person A really wants it to work out with person B, and have this balance, this actual communication with them, but may not feel like they're going to get it. It's on top of this cobra. So they might just, maybe person A has just released this connection for the moment in time or permanently because they just don't feel anything's going to come from it. There's some type of letting go, walking away. And person B, we have isolation, forgiveness, perseverance. So it's either that person B feels like person A has been really going through it and has been persevering through this, or person B feels like they themselves have persevered through this connection. But I think it's the other way around. I think that person B really seeks person A's forgiveness, right? And the thing about person A is, like, it's not that this person most likely has an issue with forgiving. They're the type like me where when you forgive someone and the person's like, oh, thank you so much. And then the same bullshit happens after that deep conversation, person A is just like, the fudge, I'm out of here, goodbye. Like, they'll still give person B that forgiveness, but it's like they just feel like this is bullshit. So they're like, okay, we'll have this conversation, right? Forgive you, blah 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 blah. And then this person's just gonna watch like a hawk on person B and see what's gonna happen, if it's gonna be the same thing or not. Because if it is, they're out of here. This person has no issue releasing what no longer serves them, or like letting go of something that could block them or weigh them down. Not saying that it won't hurt person A. Of course it's gonna hurt. But they have no issue. They've never had an issue releasing people from their life. And I feel like person A has had to do that multiple times. And then we have person B, where they feel like they're isolated. Maybe they feel cut off. Maybe they feel, if you have cut person B off, if you're person A and you cut them off, they feel it. They feel it right now. They feel very lonely. They miss person A. They're trying to forgive themselves. They want forgiveness from person A. They want something to come out of this, you know. They don't want all of what you've gone through together to be wasted. But I have to look at the tarot before I say anything else. Okay. So for person A, we have the Two of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, and the Seven of Swords. Yikes. Then for person B, we have the Queen of Cups, the Sun, and Justice in reverse. Okay. Person B is dealing with karma, bad karma. Or they're dealing with a karmic partner, okay? There's a reason why person A left, or will leave again, perhaps because they're sick of waiting around. They're sick of waiting around and pausing their life. They have other things that they're trying to focus on, which is their career, and their purpose or whatever. They still feel tied to person B. But with this Seven of Swords, this is letting me know that there has been some bad issues in the past between the two of them. And I really didn't feel that at first. I thought this was a, good intention person. But now I'm not really getting that, because this is not how person A sees it. And if person A doesn't see it that way, they'll know firsthand. So this is how it happened. This is how it was. This person, and it's weird how it's on top of the Cobra, right? So, yeah, this person could have been shady, not honest, talking to multiple people, being manipulative, just deceitful, like talking to you and then talking to somebody else and then coming back to you and then talking to somebody else, juggling just multiple partners at one time, and like filling your head with all these pretty words and then just full of shit, honestly. And it's sad because person B sees person A as this. Tell me the difference that you see, okay? This is how person A views person B. This is how person B views person A. Do you see the major difference here? There is not an equal balance, okay? This person sees person A as light, and this is how they see B, which is like just not that at all. It's not healthy, okay? It's not healthy. It would have been one thing if this was the Moon card. But it's the Seven of Swords. This is some shady ass situation here. Whatever, there's no reason, there's no wonder why this person feels like they need to be forgiven for something. There's something that happened over here, okay? But they view person A as the sun, this life force, this abundance, healing energy. They see person A as this empathetic queen, someone who has a huge heart. And honestly, I do think that it could be possible that they took advantage of that. They took advantage of person A's heart. This is complicated. They're dealing with some bad karma. Maybe it could be karma with how they treated you. They're dealing with that. Other life karma. I feel like they're completing a cycle of this karma though. Whatever it is, they're dealing with. Could be past life karma that they're dealing with. And maybe they're going through that and they're healing from that. As far as like when they heal from it, will this get better? I honestly don't see it happening. But again, you use your own discernment here. I just don't think that these two people are on the same wavelength, the same vibrational status, okay? I feel that this person just keeps elevating higher and higher, and if this person were to try to even, you know, catch up, I don't think they would, because you're so far. Person A is so far ahead. We have happiness and embracing. Aww. In person B, we have relaxation and adventures. I just heard a whole new world. Aladdin. Hey, maybe there is hope for this. Maybe. This to me is twin flames. Ouch. This is a twin flame dynamic, more than likely. Okay? And it's not going to be for all of you, but for a lot of you guys, this is twin flame. And what I had to learn the hard way is that when you're in a twin flame thing, that's very rare and very special. But not all the times do twin flames end up together, okay? It just doesn't always happen where they end up together. Sometimes they do, and sometimes they just don't. Because there's a lot of different reasons why. There could be outside influences, you know, stuff like that. I get choked up, so if my voice starts breaking, I'm sorry, but there definitely could be a rekindling where things can get better, and once this person maybe gets their head out of their ass. It's possible, but it may not happen as well. It's like 50-50 is what I'm getting. And I hate to be the one to say that not all twin flames end up together, but I used to think that at one point I didn't even know about twin flames. Then I heard about it and I was like, I don't believe it. And then I kept going into it and I was like, oh. And then I had this misconception that all twin flames ended up together. And I had to learn the hard way that that's not necessarily the case all the time. Sometimes it happens and sometimes it just doesn't happen. So you have to do what's best for you and put yourself first and really just tap into your intuition. So person A has Lantern, consciousness is light. Enough, you were born enough. Person B has the unknown, knowing the unknown. And distorted perceptions. Reality is rarely what we are raised to believe it is. So this person could have a distorted perception of the relationship or the world, and this person is awakening and aligning more with their spiritual growth and their innate wisdom. I'm getting like high priestess vibes. Maybe this person was having what am I trying to say? Maybe this person struggled with how they saw themselves, and they've been working on it, and now it's at a great level, or it's getting there. This person might have had like self-worth or identity issues, but they're working on it and they're improving it, whereas this person might have just distorted old ideas about life, love, stuff like that, and they're working through that and working on that. Thank you so much, Pile 2, for watching. If this clicked and resonated, please give me a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. Be on the lookout for all of... Hello, my beautiful Pile 3s. Welcome, welcome. You chose this chunky rose quartz crystal right here. And we are going to look at what do you and what do they feel about the connection. So, person A is going to be right here, and person B is going to be on this side. You're going to choose which one closely resonates with you and your personality, and choose the other one to determine your person. So, if you're person A, for example, then all of the rest of these cards on the side is going to be about you, and then this will be about your person, and vice versa if that's the case, okay? So, for person A, we have the bear, the starfish, and the hyena. Let me move this. I always put it right there. Okay, and person B is the otter, the crocodile, and the oyster. Okay, so first things first, these two cards are the center cards, which are going to talk about the person's personality traits, like what their personality is. So this is person A's personality, this is person B's personality. These two side cards are going to talk about how each person feels about the connection. Okay, but first I'm going to talk about the personality traits of each person so you can determine which one most resonates with you and which one resonates with your person. Okay, so starting with person B, we have the crocodile here. So predatory. Okay, no, not trying to say bad. This person may be, I don't know. It's like this person really plans things out to a T before they do anything. So this person kind of lies in wait, if you will, and they wait for the perfect moment to strike. This person might have green or like brownish green eyes. They might have like intense colored eyes, or just the stare is intense. This person is very methodical. Like I said, they plan things out to a T. This person could be Also, very like an old soul. They could have been called an old soul growing up, wise person. This person also has like a rebellious or dangerous streak about themselves. I mean, hello. We have the crocodile here. They're dangerous. They're predatory, whereas the starfish is more of a prey. So yeah. Old soul, intense stare, quiet, methodical, intelligent, a planner. When they see something they want, they go for it with all they got. But until that perfect moment, they probably hide. You know, they hide in the shadows and wait for that perfect moment to just strike, like I had mentioned earlier. And then person A. So this is kind of like, I don't want to say that they're cold or anything. It's just this person is very detail oriented in a way, just very methodical. They like to see how all these possibilities can come through before they make their decision. And this person might be a water sign. We also have water over here, so person A could be a water sign. Anyway, person A is more laid back. They're more spontaneous. They're more go with the flow. They kind of naturally are the center of attention. So it's like they like to be the center of attention or the life of the party, or it's just how they are, you know, without them realizing it. They just naturally catch people's attention. But yeah, this person is definitely, they're not a planner. They're more spontaneous. Okay, whereas this person is methodical, like planning each and every detail, like have their whole blueprint, you know, future and everything. To-do list type of individual over here. And this person is more like going with the flow, wherever the wind blows type of deal. More just chill vibes, okay? Not saying that this person wouldn't make to-do lists, but they would do it in a fun way, you know, just, you know, to tick things off in a fun, lighthearted way. Whereas this person, you know, takes it more seriously, you know? Like if they don't get everything done, and it's like, oh, hell to pay, you know, type of deal. So yeah, starfish, they could be humorous, lighthearted, like sarcasm. I don't know, just a chill presence to be around. Like when you're around this person, you're just instantly calm because maybe this person, a lot of people feel comfortable coming to this person to talk to them because they're so open-minded. So yeah, this person could definitely be open-minded. They're more prone to attacks because of the way that they are. Like they don't really have that much of a defense mechanism, and it's not like they have legs to just like run away if something wants to come and get them. But it's like at the same time, this is the type of individual that just takes life day by day, okay? Now, hopefully from what I said, you will be able to resonate with whichever one of these people, okay? And person A, they love being around person B because they're always laughing. Person A is always laughing around person B because person B has this darker sense of humor. This person might have a lighter sense of humor or a sarcastic sense of humor, but this person might have like a more darker sense or a sexual type of humor. But either way, like they find person B hilarious, and they're always cracking up a smile or just bursting out laughing, could be crying, you know, because they're laughing so hard. But they are never bored. This person never feels like there's a dull moment with person B. Okay, so they just feel like it's humorous. It's a good time. It's fun, exciting. It's very interesting that we have the bear here. Okay, because I'm just getting now a dominated sense of like you or mine type of vibe. which is not likely for the starfish type of energy, right? So this bear is either how they feel towards person B, or something, yeah, I think that this person here, usually they're more lighthearted, you know, carefree and fun, stuff like that. But at the end of the day, they have their eyes set on person B and they're like, they're mine. Okay. Person A is so hilarious. It's kind of like, no, I'm chill. It's all good. But at the end of the day, you mine. Type of deal. It's like, you know, they become like, they have this tendency to have this, I don't want to say control, but like they want it's kind of like a possessiveness in a way, but I don't take it too like literal. It's just kind of interesting. And with this person here, I think it's very interesting that we have the otter here, because they seem to be more playful, carefree creatures. And the personality trait of this person is not really an otter, okay? This person is more, they take life too seriously, okay? They could be really hard on themselves, super critical of themselves, critical of the world. They could be, you know, a little bit cynical, right? But with person A, they feel more playful, more lighthearted, like they can have a laugh, they can, you know, not take everything so seriously. Like it's not always the case where you have to be on guard and wait for the bombs to fall and stuff like that. It's almost like this person feels like they can relax for a while and take a breather and declutter away from any stress or anxieties that they provoke on themselves, because I really do feel like person B attacks themselves a lot in some type of way, you know, mentally, because I'm just sensing that energy. But with this otter, it's like playful, you know, it's a little curious. Maybe this person's curious about person B, person A. Person B is curious about person A. And there's just this playful vibe, this playful energy, curiousness. We also have the oyster here, so this person doesn't feel yet comfortable to open up just yet all the way. They're still keeping things hidden. And I don't want to say that this person sees the worst in people, but they kind of do. I just feel like maybe person B has been stung before, hurt before in a lot of different dynamics and relationships, maybe. And so because of that, they're just naturally guarded up, okay? And there is this curiosity about person A that person B has. They're intrigued. Like it kind of looks like they're on the hunt as well, but I'm getting a more like primal sexual type of vibe. Like not sinister, but just like sexual, I guess. Temptation type vibe over here. But they have their eye on person A for sure, and they are interested. They have a good time with person A. But it's like, you're not opening up this shell. You're not gonna see my heart. I'm not gonna reveal anything until I plan it all out in my head and make sure that everything is to the T. This person could very well just be like planning out like a conversation in their head. They're just like, okay, so I'm gonna say this, and then you are gonna say. They have like multiple options for what you would say, and then for each of those options, they would then say like this person over here. They're taking it so seriously. I like life so seriously, and I really do think that this is also about the relationship and the dynamic. Like they're waiting for this moment to strike and attack, not attack in a bad way. They're waiting for this moment to like invite you in, but they want to make sure that everything is perfect, like really perfect. But that's just like not how it is. And I feel like person A knows this. They're just like, hey man, like life's just not so serious, okay? Like, you could just go with the flow. It's just called communication over here. This person is just a very chill person. And over here, it's like, no, it has to be right. Everything has to be exactly how I saw it in my head and how I planned it, you know? Oh, gosh. Interesting. These are two different people over here, okay? Completely different people, like night and day almost. But the duality, I think in a way they complement one another. This has been a little challenging as far as communication because I see person B is more closed off than person A is. This could just be a playful dynamic. Maybe this isn't even a relationship. Maybe it's just a friends with benefits or just a friendship type deal. But I know that pile B wants something more with person A. I know person B wants something more with person A. But they're lurking and they're waiting for that moment because I do get the sense that, like, once they get out of their own head, they will, you know, slowly but surely open up this thing. It's just a matter about, like, will this person have moved on by then? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like this person is like, they don't mind being patient, but they ain't gonna wait forever, right? And they're the star. They're represented as a star, so it's like, hey, like, someone else comes sooner. I'm gonna take that option, right? And this person's just like 20 years later. By the time you open up, it's like they're I don't know. They're fearing that this person is going to move on, and this person's like, I will move on. You know what I'm saying? Like, there are feelings here. I'm not saying that there's no feelings here. And they could be deep rooted, but they're not expressed. And the thing is like, they're both predatory over one another, which I think is quite hilarious. And I don't think either people know this. Like, person B is predatory over person A. They're represented as a crocodile. Person A is predatory over person B. They're represented as this bear. Okay, so there is this primal, like, possessiveness of I want you. Like, you're mine type of energy here. But it's just a matter of, like, someone has to step up here, and I feel like it's on person B to do this, especially if person B is masculine, and person A is just like, hey, you know, I'm just chilling, I'm just, you know, like, I'm just gonna, like, chill here, do my thing, and you just figure yourself out is the vibe I'm getting. Okay, with the chakra, person A has soulmate, workaholic, enlightenment. Ooh. Person B has vanity. I was kind of picking that up. Expansion. And complacency. Ooh. Complacent. Okay with not moving. Is that what that means? Like, okay with just keeping things as they are? Alright. Starting with person A. Person A feels like this is some type of soul connection. So person A could feel like this is a soulmate connection or just a type of soulmate, you know, strong soul contract, spiritual connection. Yeah, I think that for sure person A feels that. I also think that, excuse me, person B does too, but they're more concerned about themselves. There's a lot of, like, selfish energy for person B for multiple piles. Okay. And then right here for person A, we also have workaholic, and we have, like, painting. So maybe person A is creative, right? Maybe they have natural born gifts and talents that they do, and that's what they're trying to focus on right now to distract themselves from this person. They're also going through a period of enlightenment or spiritual evolution and growth. Yeah, I just think that this person A could have been going through a rough time, and now they're coming out of it. They're coming into calmer, peaceful waters. And so maybe they're distracting themselves and they're just diving completely in their work so that they have some type of distraction so they don't think about person B. Person B thinks about person B. Yep, that wasn't an accident. Person B thinks about person B. They're really in their head. They're really, they're kind of selfish at times. They could have some pride and some ego. They want to have an expansion. They want this, whatever this dynamic is, they want it to grow into something more. But they're okay with like just sitting there and having things, you know, be the way they are, because maybe this person has fears or something like that. But they're being complacent. Like they're not in any hurry to move things along. So person A more than likely is going to move on. Ouch. Gonna move on from person B. But it's possible, because I'm getting the nudge to say this. It's very possible that this person will, you know, overcome their fears and make that effort. Like, I was nudged to say it, so I'll say it. It's likely, there's hope here. It's likely that this person could, and it's likely that this person will one day, you know, make that effort, you know, communicate. That's what I guess my spirit guides wanted me to say, that it's possible. It is likely. It can happen. But I'm getting the message of like, it's good for you to focus on you, and it's good for you to, focus on you. And yeah, so that was that. Let's go to the tarot. Person A has the 5 of Swords, the 4 of Swords, and the 10 of Cups. Oh my gosh. We have restlessness, but then we have like this emotional fulfillment. Alrighty, with person B, we got the Page of Pentacles, the Chariot in reverse, like I said, and the Queen of Wands. So person B views person A as this lovely, charming, fiery queen who ignites them on the inside. They have a lot of passion for person A. They're very attracted to person A, but they're in no rush to come to person A. They're in no hurry. They are just like, I'm taking my sweet ass time. They could be focusing on other things like work. They could be trying to build their finances, and so person B is just focusing on themselves, on their finances. We have vanity here. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's a bad thing to focus on yourself. But if all you think about is yourself and no one else, then that's an issue. And I think this person is selfish. Like, just, it's not just about, I'm gonna put myself first. No, it's kind of like on the verge, passing the line of just pure selfishness. I just don't think these two people see things eye to eye, because we have, this is how person A feels about person B, and this is how person B feels about person A. They're not like, it's not like drastically different. It's not like one is good and one is bad. It's just that this person has the mind of like passion, you know, and maybe like sensual, sexual arousation for person A. Whereas person A is more like, ooh, like I'm, you know, in love, or aww. Like person A is thinking more on the lines of love here, whereas person B is really not thinking of that. They're thinking along the lines of passion. Anyways, person B is also not in a rush, like I mentioned, focusing on their monetary stuff. Person A might be having some restless energy, or anxiety, maybe insecurity regarding this. And so they're just trying to focus on themselves now that this person could have pulled back. And so now this person A is focusing on themselves. They're just resting. They could be healing. Maybe this dynamic was exhausting for person A. And so now person A is just like trying to gather themselves and just take it easy for a little while. Person A has security. And purity. Whoa. Security and purity. Person B has patience. Inner peace. I get it now. Person B is trying to work on themselves. Okay. Just because of these cards, I'm seeing it now from another perspective. Person B is trying to work on themselves for not just selfish reasons. Maybe it may appear selfish, but now that I got these two cards, I feel like they're really trying to work on themselves. Maybe to find that like peace within them and that confidence within them and heal within them, so that maybe that would then lead to a coming together. But as long as this person doesn't have peace within themselves, then they won't be able to have that peace with person A. But maybe they're trying to work on themselves and heal. Maybe they have like mental issues going on or something like that, emotional distress. So like maybe they're working on that so that they can be their best selves and then come to person A. This is pile 2, they had a spiritual connection. This one, I feel like it's kind of iffy, like it's up in the air as far as what's going to happen, but I do feel there is some type of connection here. I don't know if I'll go as far as to say a spiritual connection, but there could be like past life energy here. Person A feels that this connection is divine. We have this purity here. And they may feel like this is like a home. This relationship feels like a sense of security for person A. Maybe that they didn't feel elsewhere. Excuse me. They just feel at home and at peace within this dynamic, even if things are challenging at times. It's like this person is really hoping and praying and dreaming that they could make this happen and come together. I feel like this person really, really wants this to happen, and this person is like trying to focus on themselves, and underneath all of those layers, it's like they do want something to happen as well. But I just gotta say that this is up in the air. I don't have a percentage of like, yes, it's gonna work, or no, it's not gonna work. It's really up in the air, because a lot of patience has been happening or has been required. And I'm starting to feel like person A is getting, impatient and ready to move on. So yeah, it's up in the air. Hold on. Okay, yeah. Person A, emotional energy. Emotions are messengers to be met with appropriate attention, action, and gratitude. Radical honesty, to believe in the facade is to suffocate in the armor of alienation, self-defeat, and self-denial. Ooh. Wow, maybe this person A is, you know, ready to move on, like I had mentioned before. They don't want to be in that denial period anymore. And then we have person B. They are going through this metamorphosis, spiritual change within themselves. I do feel like it's a rather slower process, but they are trying to heal and work on themselves, which is a good thing. Okay, that is a really good thing. Metamorphosis, power and strength lie within our surrender to change. Maybe this person has been reluctant to surrender. And we also have inner life. Your inner life is a garden to be cultivated. So they're trying to, you see like how she's in space and it looks like all ethereal and wise. Like maybe this person is trying to enlighten. So this could be, I mean, this is still, I just can't say anything else than it's up in the air. You really just gotta, don't pause your life though. Don't pause your life or just wait around for anybody. Move on. Do whatever it is that is best for you. Put yourself first. And that's pretty much it, pile 3. Thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate you all. Please give me a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. And be on the lookout for all of my future videos I will post. Until next time, guys. Bye.